Hey there, and welcome to Juicy Celeb Talks. During the 1980s and 90s, there was a surge of dark specialists excelling in both music and acting, influencing the entertainment industry with their talent. However, as time progressed, a concerning pattern emerged: the diminishing presence of people of color. They were noticeably absent from screens, faced reduced pay, and unfortunately, some fell victim to violence and exploitation. Disturbing reports surfaced of coercion and deceit at industry events, with artists feeling pressured to compromise their integrity for roles. This alarming trend raises questions about the systematic undervaluation of Black talent. Behind the glamour of Hollywood lies a murky domain of untold stories, shrouded in secrecy and darkness throughout its history. The entertainment industry has been plagued by unresolved scandals and sinister secrets hidden in the shadows. From the era of artists being coerced by notorious criminal syndicates to the prevalence of nefarious activities leading to a decline in mental health, Hollywood's underbelly holds countless mysterious stories. Yet, these accounts remain largely concealed from public knowledge. Those who dare to shed light on the industry's dark side often face dire consequences. Despite the risks, some individuals, like Kilio, have bravely uncovered obscure truths about this industry. Kilio, emerging in late 1980s Los Angeles alongside aggressive hip-hop artists like Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, and the NWA crew, approached his work with a different theme and attitude. While his hit songs from the 90s were considered the softer side of the rap industry, his experiences working with Hollywood elites exposed him to unsettling realities. In one interview, he revealed that he was never directly approached for collaboration. Instead, certain individuals were sent to convey messages indirectly, which he found off-putting. He specifically mentioned the Illuminati, expressing discomfort that the elites had never directly contacted him. Moreover, he recounted being approached by obscure individuals who pressured him into inappropriate actions just to complete a song. The demands were so brutal that he refused to comply, despite knowing that such actions could advance his position in Hollywood. However, rejecting these demands proved detrimental, as the Hollywood elites retaliated by attempting to blacklist him. Kilio found himself unjustly arrested on false charges, further highlighting the dark side of the industry. Similarly, another individual, Wise Fellow, shared his experiences working in Hollywood. He revealed that artists were lured into compromising activities at parties to secure deals with record labels. These activities were not only coerced but also recorded, creating leverage to control the artists in the future. The Wise Fellow witnessed famous artists engaging in such activities, demonstrating the pervasive nature of this exploitation within the industry. Even prominent figures like Cat Williams, a renowned comedian, have spoken out about the disturbing events happening in Hollywood. Williams described attending parties where he witnessed illicit activities involving influential personalities like Jamie Foxx. However, when he attempted to shed light on these events, he faced backlash, with some accusing him of covering up his own struggles with his identity.
Orlando Brown, another individual, openly discussed these dark parties, alleging that industry insiders would do anything for personal gain, regardless of the consequences. He criticized the elites for coercing artists into private activities and singled out Diddy for organizing such events to solidify his position in the industry. Jamie Foxx's recent hospitalization raised suspicions, with some speculating that it might be linked to Diddy's parties. While no evidence supported these claims, the incident reignited discussions about the sinister side of Hollywood. In addition to these controversies, there is also the issue of Black male actors being typecast in stereotypical roles, including cross-dressing. This phenomenon has sparked debates about the implications of portraying Black masculinity in such a manner. Comedians like Dave Chappelle have questioned why many accomplished Black actors have resorted to cross-dressing in their careers, citing examples like Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy. Tyler Perry, known for his gospel plays and influential media empire, has been both celebrated and criticized for his portrayals of Black characters. While he has achieved success in the entertainment industry, some argue that his work perpetuates stereotypes and fails to challenge conventional masculinity. The struggle for authentic representation in Hollywood is ongoing, with Black artists facing barriers to equal pay and opportunities. Despite notable successes like Wesley Snipes' portrayal of Blade, which defied stereotypes and achieved widespread acclaim, challenges persist. The lack of investment in Black actors and the prevalence of discriminatory practices hinder progress toward genuine diversity and inclusion in the industry.
Veteran actress Octavia Spencer highlighted the disparities in pay and opportunities between white and Black actors, emphasizing the need for Hollywood to invest in diverse talent. She criticized the industry for prioritizing white actors' careers over those of their Black counterparts, resulting in unequal treatment and limited opportunities for Black artists to succeed. Monique's experience further underscored the challenges faced by Black actors in Hollywood. Despite her acclaimed performance in Precious, she received significantly lower pay compared to her white co-stars and encountered resistance from studios when negotiating her contract. Her story exposes the systemic biases and discriminatory practices that continue to plague the entertainment industry. In conclusion, the entertainment industry's dark side encompasses various issues, including exploitation, discrimination, and unequal treatment of Black artists. Despite efforts to address these issues, systemic barriers persist, hindering progress toward genuine diversity and inclusion. It is imperative for Hollywood to confront these challenges and work towards creating a more equitable and inclusive environment for all artists. Moreover, the perception that Black-led films are less commercially viable than their white-led counterparts perpetuates systemic inequalities in Hollywood. While successful films like Get Out have demonstrated the global appeal of diverse storytelling, the industry continues to overlook the potential of Black projects, relegating them to secondary status. This bias not only limits opportunities for Black filmmakers and actors, but also perpetuates harmful stereotypes and narratives. Jordan Peele's success with Get Out challenged conventional wisdom about the marketability of Black-led films. Despite its low budget, the film's critical acclaim and box office success proved that audiences were hungry for diverse narratives. Peele's ability to resonate with both domestic and international audiences further debunked the myth that Black stories are niche or unprofitable. However, the entertainment industry's tendency to overlook Black talent and stories persists, as evidenced by the disparities in pay and opportunities faced by actors like Will Smith and Octavia Spencer. Despite their immense talent and contributions to cinema, they continue to face barriers to equal representation and compensation. Will Smith's revelation that he had to pay for his own travel expenses to promote his films highlights the industry's lack of investment in Black talent. While white actors receive substantial support from studios, Black actors are often left to fend for themselves, further exacerbating existing inequalities. Similarly, Octavia Spencer's experience with pay disparity and resistance from studios underscores the pervasive discrimination faced by Black artists in Hollywood. Despite her accolades and critical acclaim, she continues to struggle against systemic biases that undervalue her contributions and limit her opportunities for advancement. The challenges faced by Black artists in Hollywood extend beyond pay disparity and a lack of support from studios. They also grapple with the pressure to conform to narrow and stereotypical representations of Blackness, which limit their creative freedom and perpetuate harmful tropes. In order to address these issues, Hollywood must commit to systemic change and actively promote diversity and inclusion at all levels of the industry. This includes investing in diverse talent, providing equal opportunities for advancement, and challenging stereotypes and biases in storytelling. Furthermore, audiences have a role to play in demanding better representation and accountability from the entertainment industry. By supporting diverse films and voices and holding studios and executives accountable for their actions, viewers can help drive meaningful change in Hollywood. In conclusion, the dark side of Hollywood encompasses a range of issues, from exploitation and discrimination to systemic biases and a lack of representation. Despite the progress made in recent years, significant challenges remain, requiring collective action and commitment to create a more equitable and inclusive entertainment industry for all.